The subscriber number is currently recording a podcast. Please try again later.
Hey guys, welcome to 20-something. And this is our first official episode. I'm here with one of my best friends, Kaitlin.
Yes, indeed.
And we were so excited to film this. It was a hassle because it's my first time setting up all of these things all by myself. Usually I have my boyfriend doing it. And I had to be a big girl about this.
I was just here motivating as always.
But we got it right. If you are not watching the video version of this, we're currently in a park. So if you hear kids or bikes or anything, that is what's going on. But it's such a nice day actually for middle May. It's like summer day.
No, it's right in between the freezing cold where you have to wear thousands of layers compared to the burning hot where you just
exactly. It's
you
so
need to
nice.
live in a swimming pool.
We're summer people. I'm like taking this all in. Yeah, like me and Kaitlin, we've known each other for. If you're watching, I'll put a picture here. Of our first picture together. It's so bad. It's so bad.
No, I forgot about that.
But we've been friends for like at least 10 years.
At least, yeah.
We've gone to church together. We've seen each other in all our phases. And now I have the privilege of having her on my first episode. So Kaitlin, do you want to tell the people what you're doing at the ripe age of 20? You're 21, right?
Yeah, turning 22.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
Tell us.
Right in there. So I'm currently studying to become a teacher. Why? I've got no idea.
I mean, you're good with kids.
Apparently,
yes,
like it's just something that happened, and I was like, okay then, yeah. And so, I'm in my fourth year currently at this point in time, and I'm currently doing my practicals, final practicals, 7 weeks so far, 7 more to go.
Well, but I think you like it. You're our teacher now.
Yeah, no, I do. I enjoy working with the little ones, especially getting them to believe in themselves, which is quite fun. The idea with the little kids, they don't believe in themselves anymore.
Yeah.
They really are so scared of trying new things,
right?
And allowing them to get out there within art. That is, it's really inspiring to see them go, oh, wait, I can actually do things.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best career for you, honestly. I feel like
I agree.
You were handpicked to do that because I could never really.
No, I can't sit behind a desk for long. No, I'm okay, thanks.
Me too. That's
no,
right. That's
terrible.
why we're sitting in the park.
Exactly. You see,
it works out.
We can't be desk people.
No,
it
never.
It's not gonna work.
We're not desk people.
Yeah.
So today,
yes,
we're not gonna talk about kids. We're gonna talk about something fun because we both have boyfriends.
Oh, yes.
And we're both dating in our 20s, and it's been. I feel like it was worse in our teenage years.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Teenage dating
it's a different level.
Immature and stressful and toxic.
But you know what's something that I noticed with us is we were always dating and not dating at the exact same time.
Really?
Yeah. Every single time I would say, oh, I like someone. You say, oh, I like someone too. And then you start dating, and then very shortly after I start dating.
That makes sense.
And then
think of it.
Shortly after that, I'm like, nah, it didn't work. And then broke up, and you're like, oh yeah, no, mine's gonna last. And then it doesn't. And then we're like, damn. Every single time, like if you track back to the beginning,
that makes so much sense.
It's
now that I think of it, and now we're both dating
and
someone as well.
Proper dating now, and it's again not exactly the same time frame, but it's still similar.
Yeah.
Which
like
is
in the same season, and hopefully this is the
it's
last
like I'm
one.
done. No, I'm telling you right now, I am done. I'm sick of that.
I mean, okay. So Kaitlin's dating this guy called Dylan. I'll put a picture of you guys.
Make it a nice one.
And you say tomorrow it is officially 6 months.
Indeed it is.
That is so exciting. We have this friend that he was like, I will not remember any of your boyfriend's names unless you hit the 6 month mark.
Yeah.
He's kind of immature.
Oh yeah, extremely. Yeah, I hope he sees this now.
But now the time has finally came. It's time.
It's
he
finally
needs to
time.
call him by his name now.
Exactly, he has to. No more jokes about what's his name again?
There you go. There you go.
What's happening?
Official.
Yeah, no, of course it is.
Yeah. So we want a rundown of how you and Dylan met and how the whole thing happened.
Okay, so I just need to think where it started.
the short version.
Yes, very short version. Yeah, so we pretty much met at uni, because we had the same classes together, especially the EGD class.
Yeah, he's a teacher too, right?
Yes, he is.
That's so
yes,
cool.
we're currently doing practicals at the same place. So I've got a friend.
Oh,
but
so cute. You're like the teacher couple. It's so cool.
And right now it is. Yeah, and then I never really noticed him at first because I had a very, how do you say, I was everywhere at the moment. I liked someone else, and so I never really noticed him, but I noticed him as a good friend.
Right.
And the moment that me and said guy broke up, I distanced myself from everyone because we both shared the same friend group, and I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna step back here. You guys are friends first. I'm gonna leave. And I actually felt very alone. But the moment Dylan saw me be alone, he went and he came and sat next to me in class.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, no, why are you sitting with me? Our friends are that side. You should go sit with them.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, they've got people, but you're alone and I would rather be with you.
Aww.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That's so cute.
And and then we started talking. And I never thought I'd ever like him, to be honest. I had such a mindset of, I'm not gonna date now. I'm gonna wait until like I'm in my 30s. There's no one here for me.
Yeah.
And he slowly changed my mind about that because of how he treated me and how he was there for me and how he showed me what a true man is supposed to act like with a woman. And then that moment I remember it was just like a flip of a switch, and I was like, oh, okay, I see you in a different light now. And then from that moment it just blossomed, and now here we are.
That's so cute. I love it. And I feel like we're kind of both on the same place when it comes to dating, or like we have the same mindset in terms of we're very serious. And I feel like people, like especially our age, have different like goals or like what they want out of a relationship. But I like after I just got back from living abroad, I was like, the next person I date, I do not want to date for fun. I don't want to date and see how it goes and be like keep it casual. I was like, I want to take this so seriously because I know how like draining it is, and how if you like kind of give yourself to someone,
it takes a lot out of you
for sure. And I feel like you're the same way. We're both like in the same mindset of we're very committed. And we don't want to waste. I have a bug on me. We don't want to like waste our time just to like date casually. Yeah, honestly, people might actually might fight me on this, but dating casually, I think it's a big waste of time. There's no true purpose to that unless you have negative intentions with someone. Right. But if you have the right intentions and for the right reasons, it's never going to be a thing of I'm just dating for fun. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of sad because I feel like there's so like people it's kind of one-sided in a relationship where one person is like so committed and then the other one's like no,
past relationships. Yeah, that's how it never works out.
I mean, this could have been a whole episode on teenage dating, but that is a trauma for a different day. Only good things right now. Yeah. So how do you see your future or the plans with you and Dylan? I know I've heard some of it and it kind of scares me because I don't want you to go away.
It scares me too, trust me. We were actually speaking about it the other day because, as you know, we don't really plan on staying here for much longer. Obviously, we have to work to save up, and I told him straight, like, if there's no ring on my finger, I'm not going anywhere with him.
Tell him, girl.
I told him that straight. And it was really funny because he responded with, why would you think otherwise? Why would you think I wouldn't do that?
Girl, this man is like so good to you.
No, I know. But it's absolutely terrifying to see where it's going because, as I said, we were chatting about it the other day. And just like a casual thing of how our timeline is going to look, you know. Yeah. Considering now it's both our final year. The after that, we start working. He already has a potential job offer. They're begging for him to go to work at the school that we're at now. So I'm just like, I'm kind of jealous right now because I want a school to beg me to come work for them, but it's fine. I mean, at least he can get some money.
Exactly.
But then after that, we need to start sorting our life out, you know. And I had the idea of, obviously both him and I were like, okay, what's going to happen with marriage and things like that. and he outed himself. He was like, no, somewhere within the next year he wants to.
No way.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Because like it's so scary because after that, then it's always like the thing of marriage and then sorting out, because there's a lot more documents that you have to sort out when you get married than what you think.
Really?
Like everything needs to change. Like your ID needs to change.
Especially if
your
you want
visas.
to move abroad as well. That's gonna be
exactly.
quite a process.
Yeah, and also with the place where we want to go, the whole idea of when you have to travel over that side, they want you to already be married. They want you to be in that relationship. They want all the documentation sorted out. So that means I have to go and change my name. I have to go sort everything out, bank statements.
You're not going to be Kaitlin Kruger anymore.
I'm not, no. But then that idea absolutely terrifies me, because there's a lot of fear that comes with that, you know? Like, for example, a lot of questions in my mind, and my mom does this too. She'll ever so often come to me and say, Kaitlin, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Why would you ask that? No, I'm just making sure, and if you're happy, then it's fine. But if you're not happy, and then that little fear settles in, and you're like, okay, but then why wouldn't I be happy? I'm happy now. Am I happy? And then you start spiraling.
For sure.
And then it's a big decision to make, especially if you want to move abroad.
Yeah, for sure.
It's that fear of the unknown and things like that. Not necessarily the fear of the commitment. If commitment was my middle name,
Girl,
I would have it.
You're so good at commitment. You've committed to the worst guys, and you were so good to that.
We don't talk about that.
But
hectic. But the whole idea of the commitment there and the fear of the unknown terrifies me.
Oh yeah.
But if it's with the right person, you know, it's worth it. And I know for a fact that he is going to back me, and I'm going to back him. And we have that support system that is there, and there's not really anything to fear, and especially with God being with us and being within the relationship, there's really nothing to fear.
Oh, I love that. It's just crazy. I've been thinking about this, like, just looking back 2 years ago, how our whole, like, mind shift, like, the things we talk about, like, when you're in a relationship, like, when we were, like, 19, 20 years old, it's kind of like, it's like, oh, we're happy, we're together for 1 month, we're like, together for 2 months, we're going on a date, we're so cute. And now it's like this, like, super fast transition to getting married and what's our future. And I think that whole transition was so scary to me. I was like, I feel like I'm not old enough for this. I'm like, I feel like I'm too young. I still need to show my ID when I go out. I'm like, why are we talking about this? That whole, like, shift mentally is, like, still something I need to get used to. It's like, things are getting so serious. People are going to start families. They're going to start getting married and, like, all of these big things. I have a friend that just got married, and I have several. It's so scary. And it's so exciting, but it's like, I feel like it's such a new thing for us.
Yeah, it's a new step.
We don't know how to process it, and I feel like I would be in denial if I get to that point where I'm getting engaged or married, because I feel like it's such a thing so far in the future, but we're not kind of far. We're kind of in it right now. It's starting for us.
I know some people who were in my grade in my school. They already have kids, and
they're in their 21.
Exactly, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what? What is this? I barely have my life together. I barely have a degree, and now
I feel like it's just like one of those things of you're gonna wing it. You're just gonna
it's a big, like,
go with it for sure.
No, you figure it out along the way. Like that's about it. There's no other way to it.
Yeah.
Because I don't really think there's a good way to guide yourself through that.
Yeah.
It's more of, hey, here, you're there now. Go do it.
Go try it out.
Yeah. It's fun. That's what they say.
But I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I feel like it's such an awesome phase.
No, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be such a good season, and I cannot wait to see what happens for you. I feel like the plans you already have is so exciting, and I just look up to your mindset and the way you're, like, looking at relationships and marriage and the next few years of your life. I feel like it's just so mature.
I'm mature.
You are
Yeah,
so
I am.
mature. Big girl moves. But yeah, thank you so much for
no,
joining me today
of
and
course.
like doing the first one. I loved it so much.
It was so much fun.
We should do it again. For
Yes,
sure.
yes.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening in. And next week I'll be joined with someone else.
Ooh.
And you better tune in. And yeah, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.